said you maybe can do stuff.
What do you mean? Oh, you talking about when I was talking to you? Oh, he just asked me about shooting 33 times and shooting 13.
Okay.
You know, the difference in that. And I told him that. I said every single night when I'm preparing, seeing multiple different bodies, multiple different defenses, and having a game like that where the game needs 33 shots from you. You keep shooting. The defense is designed for that, and then going against a good Houston team where it's not so much about how many shots you take, it's how smart your shots are and where they're coming from, and not falling into the gimmick defense that they have. They're a good defensive team, but if they keep you 5 out on the perimeter, then they've done their job. So just doing the little things and giving the ball up at the right time, and then trusting your teammates to finish.
You're still confident that your guys will, quote unquote, kind of get it in a team-wide sense?
Well, I think game 1 to probably like 70 is pretty cool, and then 71 to the rest of it. It don't really matter what's going on in this locker room, So it's really just everybody just puts everything to the side and nothing else fucking matters, honestly. So we can enjoy this and try to build our confidence and make sure we have that continuity. I think that's what these games are for. But the big picture, once that switch happens, then there's no more time to wait for anything. So I think these games are great, going against great veteran-led teams where the physicality is up. Guys are kind of laboring. It's been every other day. It's kind of monotonous right now, just routine. Being on the road, being at home. But I mean, it's all part of being, an NBA player, growing in that aspect of learning your body, being able to learn different things on the fly. And basketball IQ-wise, you're not going to get this experience in the playoffs just to learn all the time that you want. So, and trust me, and the media won't be as friendly in the playoffs when you have one bad game. So. Just utilize this as practice. It's great practice. It's great practice right now.
You've been pretty critical of kind of the habits you guys have had all season. Is that kind of a strategy from you to be critical in the press and try to convince guys to play better? Or is that?
Well, I think that it's just a full 24-hour job.
Yeah.
I think that. When I have that perspective, then I think it becomes a little bit difficult to kind of hold my tongue in what I feel like would be best for our team and individually as well, because it's a big picture thing. It's a full 24-hour job. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just thinking that 8 hours of sleep is enough, or getting this done for recovery is enough. There's so much more to do in order to put yourself in a great position to play every single night. This is not easy. So when I speak on it, it's just more or less out of the intent because I care. So.
How would you have received that message?
I would have blew everybody off. So you know what I mean. That's why it's a lot of patience. You know what I mean. And anything that you can do to motivate guys, or anything you can do to help them out, and just being very communicative with that. Like, because I've been in that position. I've been 21 years old. I've looked at the cold tub and I've been like, I think I'm allergic to that thing. You know what I mean? How telling someone that I need a massage or something like that. That was something that I wasn't doing. So for these guys here, I can only imagine what it's like, every single day to figure out, like, this is what it takes to really be a great professional in this league. So I don't think it needs to harm anybody. I think it's more or less because I care and I want to see them do it. So.
At what point did that switch up for you?
The last 3 years. I think when I started having, obviously in 2015 when I fractured my kneecap, that really put things in perspective. Very, very, very fast. And then obviously dealing with what I dealt with last year, and then also playing with a laboring knee. Like, for 3 years, I had something in my body that I didn't really need. I needed it for healing, but I didn't need it to continue to play basketball. So having that shit in my knee was like every day I had to do the most extra to be ready to play. So just getting used to that.